Class 3, 1600 metres, our final race at Sha Tin on Sunday. Race number 11, headed by Beauty Spirit, who was fourth over the 1400 metres last time out. Tries the course and distance for the first time. Jiang Bai Chi drops in trip. Third over the 1800 metres last time out. King Print, the blinkers come off for his second start. Caught Deception barrier 11. Sylvester de Sosa won from barrier 10 on him last time. Unicron Jury has been fourth on his last four starts. He's a three-time course and distance winner. Smart Patch, better effort for him, gets up in trip. Witness Hunter and Everlaugh, 13 and 14. Everlaugh, class 3 for the first time. He's on a hat-trick as well. He'll jump from barrier 10 with Derek Long. King Print and Great Treasure have been up at Chung Fa. Brett, how are we looking for the 11th as far as speed's concerned?
Well, probably good to slow. Potentially, if Cordyceps rolls forward, finds the front, then he could possibly try and dictate. Shanghai Chi has drawn barrier number 4, and he was quite handy last start from a wider gate. You guess there's questions to be asked whether or not Witness Hunter will roll forward. He's got blinkers on. He was forward in a recent trial. And there's another one as well. Unicron Jury might want to travel a bit closer too. So, yeah, good to slow. It's hard to see them going much quicker unless there's a surprise.
This horse, Not Usual Talent, was 250 to 1 odd last start and ran a really nice race for second. It was a good run from him. He's come on from that run as well. He's only had the 3 starts. He looks good. Earth Trilogy, you had no luck last start at Happy Valley. He wasn't suited by the track. It was mentioned in the steward's report he was on the wrong leg the whole way. But his work here has been pretty good, and he has run well at Sha Tin before. And Everlaugh, as you mentioned, he's going really well. He's in some of his career best form. He's on a hat-trick, and he comes into this race up into Class 3, but his work's been good.
All right, we'll come back to him in a moment or so. This is another first four quartet merged first four pool here, so 800,000 going into the kitty for the final event. We'll start our look with Cordyceps, the last start winner, and Not Usual Talent, a big price, and Great Treasure as well. Cordyceps did it from a wide gate last time. He's been drawn a very similar barrier again.
Yeah, and stepped up to the mile and was able to, really solidly find the line. Not Usual Talent was an enormous run, really, in defeat, and he was one that was thrown up by someone on this panel first up, and then went around, as Paul said, at cricket score odds here. But Cordyceps has just got better and better this season. I don't think he's done yet.
No, and look, there's not that much pace in the race. I think he can get across easy enough. I think that's the key for him. And he's a hard horse to get past, Cordyceps. So he's a lazy track worker in the mornings. I don't highlight him that often, but gee, he puts it all together on race day.
OK, that's Cordyceps for Francis Loy. This is Jiang Bai Chi, finishing third last time out. Certainly one of his better efforts so far.
Yeah, he's had 2/3 in his career, Shanghai Chi, and from barrier number 4, I get the feeling that Neil Callan will probably try and have him similar to what he did here, and that's close to the pace. He was a 5-time winner in Italy from 11 starts and had a few placings as well. Very good horse over there. It's taken a bit of time to acclimatise, but this is a solid race, and I think, from the gate, he's got to be considered.
Yeah, I just wonder if he's better at 1800, but it was a good run, there's no question. It was a good form race. Tianchi Monster is heading for the Derby.
You might be right, maybe a fraction further is better.
Behind Dancer with Dragon the start before that. Smart Patch was favourite on debut, was flatly disappointing, but this was much better.
Yeah, he won a race in New Zealand. It was an effortless victory and arrived here. It's taken some time for him to settle in, but just like the way he's found the line at his last 2, and I get the feeling up to the mile is going to be good for him. We know this is a solid form reference with Right Choice winning. You can just see here gradually building. He's come from a long way back. I think the mile's perfect for him here, and I'm going to give him a good chance from a nice barrier.
Yeah, he's definitely on the improve, this horse. He has been disappointing. He did arrive with a bit of hope.
OK, so see if he can improve again. Everlaugh has won his last 2. Both of them over the 1600 metres, so his course and distance record reads very well, but he's into Class 3 now for the first time.
Yeah, he's taken some time, hasn't it, Paul? 19 starts.
Yeah, exactly, and he's coming with this. He's got a bit of a wide draw as well, so he's in good form at the moment. He's got a lightweight, awkward draw. There's some positive and negatives about him. I've left him out.
Derek Long's ridden him really well his last 2. 2 back, he got going just 50 metres before everybody else did and got the revs fully built and found himself in front at the end and then again there. So I think with a lightweight, he will make his presence felt.
Yeah, maybe a couple of pounds overweight for Derek. Can't to carry 114, but that's pretty light for Derek, so stand by for news on that. Witness Hunter and Not Usual Talent will finish up with here at the trials.
Well, Witness Hunter obviously went into that race, the Griffin Trophy, which Perfect Match won, with really good form. He'd won 2 and he sort of over-raced in that. I think he might have lost it a little bit following that performance because he hasn't been able to recapture his better form mentally. Here was a sign that he travelled well to the line, as did Not Usual Talent. So both worth consideration.
I've got them both in. I think the key for Witness Hunter is the blinkers going on him. He's going to wear blinkers for the first time. I agree. I think he lost a bit of focus. The blinkers have obviously worked.
All right. Important gear change there. Not Usual Talents. Not the same price it was last time. Favourite. It's still wide market, though.
It is a wide market. I've got him in there, Not Usual Talent. I'm going to go with the 6 here on top, Cordyceps. I think he can get to the front and dictate. Earth Trilogy, I'll give him a chance at a big price. The Shadow Roll will come off him. But he should get a good run from Barrier 1, Witness Hunter we talked about, and Not Usual Talent, 6, 8, 13 and 5.
I'll take a little value runner here in Smart Patch, horse number 11 from 5, Not Usual Talent, 6, Cordyceps and 2, Shanghai Chi, 11, 5, 6 and 2.
All right, so I'll take a little chance on Beauty Spirit here in the last. It's got an awkward door or barrier 12, but if he can get across, I thought he might give this a bit of a shake. Matthew Poon in the saddle. Stats-wise, what are we looking at this week? It's Frankie Law heading towards the Derby with 3 very strong chances. We're looking at his all-weather record here, though, Paul.
Yeah, there's 35 runners this season for 10 wins, 4 seconds, 4 thirds, massive 28.5% win rate. So really good win rate there for Frankie Law. And look, Simply Big is the one to watch there. He's coming onto the all-weather for the first time after winning twice in the UK and having that big trial on it.
This is going to be a magnificent segue from Paul as he rolls onto his best bet,
which is
Simply Big. Funny enough. Funny how that stat worked out. I do like this horse. I think he looks like a really big chance here on the all-weather. Responsibly from a low draw. I like him. So race 7, number 3. And for the long shot, I'm going to go with the So You Think horse, Tennessee Boss, stepping up to 1,800 metres again on the all-weather for the first time. Neil Callan will take them out. And the play, we're going to do it in Simply Big's race. And we're going to take it also with Simply Big with Silver Fig and Born to Achieve, 238.
All right, thank you, Paul Sedgway Lally. I'll move on to race 3, number 3, Golden 4. I think this is a very winnable race for him, also from Responsibly. And Smart Patch is my long shot in the final race. I think up to the mile, going well. It's a good contest, but you'll get an each-way price about him. Pair of 11s, or aces, perhaps.
All right.
My play is in the 3rd with Golden 4 as the banker. 70-70 is the danger. Chairman Low, Jimson, the Dragon and Smart Rocket. I think they can fill the first 3 between them.
All right, race 5 for me for the best bet. Down the straights, Goko. Eddie Lyon the saddle for Dennis Yip. I think it's between him and Multi-Million, and I like his course and distance record. Goko and a good run last time out at the Valley. So race 5, number 12, which will lead us straight into a race-to-race double for Dennis Yip, hopefully, with Irish Vega takes the drop in class onto the dirt for the first time. Barrier 1, Alvin Ung. Thank you very much. He's in the play as well. Winner Supreme, Irish Vega, and Alcazar, QQP, there in the 6th event.
You have got a good record with Alvin Ung. I'm just trying to remember who was that long shot. It was Time Warp, it was. Was it Time Warp? A couple of seasons ago?
I don't think it was a long shot price. He's probably the best bet around at Happy Valley.
Yeah.
But he's got a couple home.
He likes it when you tip him, that's for sure.
All right, let's hope it's a good moment again. Happy Valley midweek, and then of course it's the Derby next weekend as well. So we've got the draw on Thursday.
Yeah, it'll be a big lead up throughout the week. Obviously heading towards the Derby. We know who is in the Derby. We also know who are the visiting jockeys. Just down to the important draw now, and it is important, Paul.
Yeah, very important with this one, and yeah, looking forward to it. And it looks like it's going to be a really good derby once again this season.
Certainly is, and we're hoping that these horses run well as far as Dubai's concerned as well. Elusive State in the Lusitano Challenge Cup, but that's the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Paul Brett and the rest of the team, hopefully see you at Sha Tin on Sunday when we will be racing to win.
Good night.